Hi everybody, Andrew Cherin here. I'm a personal injury lawyer here in Seattle and I represent people who have been injured in car accidents. And today I want to talk to you a little bit about proving fault. So what are the top 5 ways to prove fault in a car accident case? So number one, the defendant admits fault to their insurance carrier and fault is not an issue. In that case, the defendant usually calls their own insurance company, tells them that they've been in a car accident, and they give them your name, contact information, etc., and say what happened in the car accident and that they were at fault. At that point, the insurance company is going to call you, and then they're going to try to get everything settled at that point. The second way to prove fault, in case the defendant is denying liability or tries to make up a story or something, is to find a witness that saw the accident, get their statement, write down their contact information, and give that to the defendant's insurance company and say, hey, look, this witness says that it was the defendant's fault, and this is what happened. Here's their number. Give them a call, and the witness will get a call from the insurance company and give a statement saying whose fault it was. Another option at that point is, besides a witness, is to have your own insurance company fight for you, which sometimes isn't the best option, but it can be an option for working on your liability for the car accident and paying for the damages to your car. So your insurance company will take your statement, whatever other information, evidence they can find, how the accident happened, and they will give that to the third party, defendant's insurance company, and fight for you that way, trying to claim what happened. And because they have an incentive in trying to get compensation from that company for the damage to your car, not necessarily the personal injury damages portion, because they don't represent you for that and they can't do that. So the insurance company in that point, at that part, would be for only working for your damages that are done to your car, not for any personal injuries that you sustain. Another option is to use the police report against the defendant. So the defendant says one thing, the police come, they make their own determination after looking at the scene, talking to witnesses, talking to you, talking to the defendant, and they issue the defendant a ticket. Now, sometimes the police will not give a ticket to the defendant even though they did something wrong that caused the car accident, but they could write a conclusion saying why they think the defendant was at fault for the accident and what they thought happened in the car accident, based upon everything that they've seen. So the police are a good source for proving liability as well. Another option after that is to look at the damage to your car. So a lot of the times, like if I get a case where the insurance company is denying the case because of something the defendant says that our story is not correct, I'll take the damage that's done to your vehicle in the car accident, line it up with each story, and try to figure out, what causes damage based on whose story, and whose story makes the most sense and logical sense based upon the damage to your car and their car, whatever evidence they have on that as well. And usually I'll create like a diagram that shows, based upon like the positioning using Google Maps or something. I'll put that in like a paint, and then I'll create a diagram showing where the cars were upon impact and show what actually could have happened. So like if someone says that someone ran a stop sign or ran a red light, based upon the point of impact because of the damage to the car, I can show whose story best fits that case and that scenario. So that's another option, using the damage done to your car based upon inspections done by the insurance company or the car repair shop, and taking pictures of that and lining them all up through Google Maps and creating a diagram. That's another great way to prove liability. So that's all through liability for determining whose statement is correct and who actually did what in the car accident. Now there's a lot of law that kind of pertains to that as well, that's thrown into those situations to actually prove liability through the law, and based upon who has the right of way and other municipal laws, traffic laws, and stuff like that. So however, if you want to learn more information, visit my website. I got a lot of great videos and a lot of great frequently asked question blogs up there. My website's www.lawsharing.com. And if you've been in a car accident and you were injured, I give free consultations. My number is 206-850-6716.